YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to click onto video today. We are here on College Football 25. We are in our relegation dynasty save. We are currently 5-2. We are 2 games ahead of the second best team in the independents. So we're looking really good to move up from independence to Conference USA, which would be a huge step in both recruiting and all these other things as well. So plan for the episode as we look at the schedule here. We have UL Monroe, then we have a 5-0 Virginia, which will be a really tough game. Then we have a bye, and then we have UTEP as well, who is the other independent. We beat the first independent in Kenn State last episode. If you didn't go ahead and watch that one, go ahead and take a peek at that. So we'll probably get through UTEP, and then we'll be done for the episode. Main reason is I don't want to leave one game for the next episode. With 5 wins already, I would guess we'd be bowl eligible. So then we'd have the Arizona game, Charlotte game, then the bowl game, working our way into the second season of off-season work. So that's going to be kind of the plan for the next couple episodes. But first, we need to take care of UL Monroe.
Just this side of midfield, the
defense gets to step on the field first here, trying to get a stop at 3rd and 5. Bad throw by their quarterback gets us off the field. Thankfully for the bad throw, otherwise they would have converted for that. Tomlinson on the field. We don't have a lot of success through the air with him, but we are going to obviously, hopefully he grows. He has a pretty decent dev trait, so we're looking for him to grow as we go 4th and 1 and get stuffed because of the bad read on the triple option by me. But that's really why we're kind of playing with him. He has bigger upside in accuracies, but he's way lower than our other guy that we have that are both freshmen. So we're really just kind of try to play better the 2 Eagles here, and it's kind of where we're at here. But offensively, we're really struggling. There's no way he held on to that, right? That's crazy. Defense gives up a touchdown. Offense goes ahead and tries to answer here, so hopefully we can go down and finish the job by punching this into the end zone. We're going to give it to Ashley, who's going to put the ball on the ground. Thankfully, our receiver picks it up.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Nothing there on that triple option either. They are really keen on the options today, which makes sense. We run a lot of them, to be fair, so I'm not shocked that they are keen on it. There's nowhere to go. We should have just ran with Tomlinson. We're going to have to settle for 3 here. Kicks in. 7-3. Defense gets a turnover, which is fantastic. Gives us really solid field position. Made the wrong read yet again. Don't think it really mattered though. We're gonna have to win with Tomlinson's arm, and that's not a recipe for success that we've seen so far. But maybe we can, as he progresses, we can do some things. That's gonna be picked. Just no arm strength at all. Ah, terrible. And I accidentally skipped that to help our defense out, so then we give up more points. 14-3 in a game where we really just came in like we were going to walk all over them. And clearly that's not going to be the case, as Tomlinson just can't throw it. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. He doesn't throw very well.
before the 2-minute warning. Get it out on the screen.
Ashley is going to fight to 3rd and 1. That's going to be 2-minute timeout.
On the double. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into that.
We just can't do anything on short yardage. It's insane.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime.
Defense does a job, though. We score, and we get the ball back and get a field goal before half. That's great.
So this field goal unit
I've been really negative this entire video, but my lord, it's been brutal. Kicks up, should be good from 55, and hits the crossbar and flips in. What a huge kick by our kicker.
At the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
16-14. We've battled. We've stayed in the game.
Moving out of the pocket.
Do we have the speed with Tomlinson? We do. He's going to fumble it out of bounds, though, which is really okay. But I just can't be taking shots like that with him.
Kennesaw State
It's
coming
really
out
what
with
it comes
the
down
first
to.
down. Now on the option.
He's going to pick up 9. Finally a good read on the triple option by myself.
4 chain links to move the sticks. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option.
We're going to again keep it with Tomlinson.
Brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Kennesaw State has a chance.
I don't really like this play because it never really goes how it should, but that's mainly only when it's pitched.
All the way to the 2-yard line. Okay, ready? Second and goal for the offense.
Bryson is now in the game. He is our quarterback from last year. We're going to pitch it late to Ashley. He's going to find his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. What a drive finisher there. We have finally started to read the option correctly, which is obviously being a big help to our offense and being able to move the ball and ultimately score. Like, what is that, man? Oh, man. We'll just kick another field goal, I suppose.
They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the
Field goal kicker is really getting in a lot of work today. But he extends the lead as our defense gives up a long pass play, and now we are in a little bit of trouble again. It's 21-26. Road game, we figured it wasn't going to be like a cakewalk, right? But I didn't assume that it was going to be this tightly contested either. I thought maybe like a 10-point game or so. But the Warhawks have showed up to play today, which is interesting to see for sure. General Booty has thrown 3 interceptions, so that is something that we are very familiar with in our coordinator to Legend. They just ran the same play 3 straight times. Coordinator to Legend Dynasty save as we started with the Warhawks. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and go watch it. Are they really running the same play again? No, they're not. He drops it. That's a turnover on down by the defense, which is a fantastic stop there. 3rd and 2. We have not been able to do anything here in short yardage situations, especially on 3rd down. And we finally get one, but it's going to be a holding penalty, so it's going to go backwards. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tomlinson just got absolutely destroyed too, by the way.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer.
Absolutely destroyed on that pitch.
What a big play this one could be.
Moss wing deep.
Getting late, 3rd and long coming up.
Nope.
From the gun, wants to pass.
We just don't have enough time. We had both of those guys open too. Another big field goal kick. This one will make it 29-21, so make it a 8-point game anyway, which is huge in the fact that now they need to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion. Game is on the line. Let's get a stop. Our defense has been playing relatively well, so I hope I don't come in and mess it up. General Booty with 3 turnovers as of the last time that we stepped on the field as the defense. He's going to go ahead and throw that one away. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Again, they need to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion here with just under 3.5 left. They're going to go tight end, underneath route, 3rd and 6. They just throw the ball around the yard. He has 41 passing attempts, even after struggling. There's no way that's even a touching. That's crazy. It's going to be illegal contact, which is infuriating, but they caught it anyway. It was going to be 1st down regardless. I thought I was going to be able to lurk and pick that off on the little hook route, but not quite quick enough to get there. Outside of this game, though, big thing to remember, this is year 2. We were not able to get out of the independence in year 1. We did have 2 new independents dropped to us, which was Kent State and UTEP. So ULM Monroe are still another team that started in the independence and stayed in the independence. So this is the year that we're trying to get out of it. We got some of our recruits in. Some of them are playing right away, and other ones aren't. We give up a touchdown. How frustrating. They do not get the 2-point conversion. We're going to go ahead and pitch it to Ashley. He's going to lower his shoulder and get the 1st down. That's going to get us a 2-minute timeout. I really just love all these option plays in this playbook. It's just something that I really enjoy running. Ashley is going to find his way to yet another 1st down. He has 18 carries for 84 yards, and that one should pretty much do it. They only have 2 timeouts left. I guess we need 1 more 1st down, technically, before the game would be completely over. So, offensive line's got to do a job. They know we're going to probably be running the ball. So can we win man on man and we get the 1st down, and that is going to be the game. They are going to work to get him the 100 yards though. He deserves that for sure, as he took a back seat to our freshman running back that is now hurt for pretty much the entirety of the year. Pretty sure he's out for 12 weeks. So Ashley was here last year, didn't get a whole lot of run and playing time, but enough to stay here and to wait his turn to get his turn to get a bunch of the touches. We just need to get 1 more yard, and it looks like we did, so he should be over 100. I guess we'll wait until the time is pretty much running down in order to kick this. Do I need to? No. But it's a really long field goal, so see if our kicker has the leg here, which he's kind of proven that he has all day, really. So that one's good. 32-27 is going to be the final against the UL Monroe Warhawks. Not the prettiest game, but again, we finish the job, we get it done. The win is the most important part right now to get us out of the Independence. Sean Tomlinson, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, which was actually thrown by me, so he did a pretty good job of taking care of the ball, but we throw it 35 times. It's crazy. Ashley only had 98 yards. Why did it say he had 100? He had one fumble. Tomlinson fumbled as well. I think that one was out of bounds. We saw Ashley's as well on the field, but was covered by the offense. Benyard, 5 for 66. Nobody else really had anything in the receiving area defensively. Amir Scarver, a sophomore, 10 tackles for him. Javen Williams, 8 tackles. Redding, sophomore safety, had 7. Washington Jr., who's been a phenomenal pickup through the portal, had 6 tackles. Westmoreland had a tackle for loss. We had a total of 3 sacks by Story, Hobson, and Westmoreland. 2 picks by Javen Williams. Redding with 1. This might be one of the first times that we see Williams not Williams, the transfer get one. All right, ready for the second game of the episode here in Week 8 against 5-1 Virginia. So should be a pretty tough matchup. See if we're really ready for it. It's on the road as well, and we saw that we struggled on the road a little bit a couple weeks ago. So see if we can play well. Remember, the ratings are pretty blown up for us, so it shows that we're a better team, but I wouldn't go that far. First drive of the game, we get to hop in and try to pick up this 3rd down. We're going to get it out to our slot receiver, Benyard, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Speed boost after the catch really helped out on that situation. We're going to hop in here again, same drive here. Looks like offense is doing a really good job of moving the ball. Ashley bounces it out to the right, and he's going to take it down to the 3-yard line. First carry of the game for Ashley, and it was a very productive one. See if we can punch it in here. Could have cut it up, tried to string it out. Neither one really was there, so we'll see what we get here. Moving to 2nd and goal. Here in the first drive and first quarter of the game, made the wrong read. Not good, not good. We should probably throw it. I just don't trust Tomlinson. It's going to be 4th and goal. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for this. See if we can string it out a little bit. Can Ashley get to the corner? He can't. It's going to be a turnover on down. What a terrible way to end that opening drive. Just a tough look. Again, don't trust the quarterback to throw it very well, so we just have to try to run it, and it just didn't work out very well. Kicker has been awfully busy this year. He's been pretty productive when we've been on the field, so he puts another one in. And we hop in again on a 3rd down. We are on their side of the field yet again, so the offense is moving the ball a little bit, which is really good to see. We just can't finish drives, apparently. As Ashley picks up the 1st down. Tomlinson taking care of the ball so far here in the first half, which is always a big question mark for him. Gonna go ahead to the triple option. It's gonna be a late pitch. I don't know why it was that high of a pitch, but it was. Ashley took an absolute shot too, which is obviously not exactly what we're looking for. We're going to get him out in space. We should get in the end zone this time, and we do. Touchdown. Owls. What a drive. And then we give up a touchdown. 2 touchdowns right away. Holy. All right. Well, 14-10 in a game that the offenses were not really doing a whole lot to start. Really quick uptick in offense production there. Graves on the first down carry. It is good to see Ashley back in since we already have injuries in the running back room. We don't need to be getting down to Bryson as our second running back. As I say that, he is in the game right now, and we're actually going to run the option to him. So we'll see. We get it. Bryson's going to get to the outside. He's going to score a touchdown. The former quarterback gets into the end zone. As you can tell, he still has the QB wristband on. I should have probably edited that. That's kind of diabolical. Who knows? Maybe he throws out of that. As we take the lead here on the road against Virginia, defense does a really good job and gives us the ball here with some time to try to go down and score before the first half comes to a close. We're going to go ahead and hit the drag route. What a spin move. Again, Sean Thomason taking care of the ball. I'm calling this play, and I'm already regretting it. I'm not going to lie. This is one of my favorite plays in the entire game. But with Sean Tomlinson as my quarterback, it makes me awfully nervous. But we were able to check it down to the running back, and we were able to get 9 yards there. So tight end is going to be open. He's a converted receiver, so he's got a little bit of speed running away from their linebacker, and he gets down to the 8-yard line. We're getting just under a minute 20. Bryson is back in the backfield. He's going to catch it on the screen, and he's going to fight down to the 1-yard line. And this is where we struggle. Can we punch it in? Bryson, again, is going to get the ball. He's going to put his foot in the ground, and he gets in the end zone again. Bryson with a redemption game. 2 touchdowns. Touchdown. Owls. Defense does a good job of keeping him off the board at the end of the half. Ken Moss win off the line. Not really. We're gonna give him a chance. In the corner, doesn't play the ball. Oh, we just got gifted that touchdown. Absolutely gifted. And it looks like our defense is gonna sell us. So there's that. 31-24. It's winding down on the third quarter. We do have Ashley back in the game. We're gonna throw it to him on the screen. We got 2 blockers out in front. Ashley's gonna get inside the 15, and we are going to hop in on the red zone. That injury timeout stopped the clock. I was going to say that's going to be the end of the third quarter, but the injury timeout plus I think we ran out of bounds. So the running back room has been carousel players today, so only 14 carries for Ashley, 53 yards I think it was. So nothing like crazy, right? But it's just kind of how it works with wear and tear and different things. I love the idea of wear and tear. I think they need to... I hit the wrong button. I wanted to throw it to the flats. I got the 2 running backs mixed up. I do think they need to tweak wear and tear. But I do really enjoy it. It's kind of the same idea as like if you play Madden with progressive fatigue on, and you get to the playoffs and your starting running back can't play because he's hurt. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, look at this linebacker. He's like dead on the field, so he probably has negative 19 speed. It's going to be caught across the middle yet again. Looks like they are on their way to scoring the I hit the wrong button. The tying touchdown. We're going to get the ball. It is a tie game. We're creeping up on the 2-minute timeout here. We're going to throw out a screen. Ashley's going to pick up the first down and much more. We're just going to go down. That's going to get us to the 2-minute timeout. Tomlinson has now thrown 3 picks. Granted, that one was a bad read by me, really hitting the wrong button. but that's how the game's so close. But again, it's a game on the road against a 5-1 team. This is a really big drive to try to finish this game here. Little inside zone, split zone there. We're gonna let the time run too. All we need to do is kick a field goal. So take care of the ball, kick the field goal, and we walk out of here with a win. We're gonna cut it up with Ashley. We're gonna get into the end zone. Didn't really want to, but we got there. We'll see what our defense can do. 3rd down, 7 seconds left. We just cannot get beat deep here. They do have 2 timeouts, so they can get something just past the sticks and be okay, but they're going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. 2 seconds left. It is 4th down, and they're obviously going to go for it. Again, we're just going to back up so we don't get beat deep. They're just going to throw it out to the flat, and it is going to be the game. Kennesaw State comes into Virginia and gets the win with 21 points in the second quarter to really feel comfortable. And then quarterback started turning the ball over a little bit, which made it get awfully close. 64% completion, not terrible, but those 3 picks look awful. 17 carries for 85 for Ashley, 2 touchdowns. Tomlinson 12 for 20. Bryson 2 for 3 with those 2 touchdowns. So he was big towards the red zone. Moss had 7 catches for 141 and the touchdown. And then again, the one thing he does really well is spread the ball around, which is a great thing to see, especially from a young quarterback. And look at this defensive stuff again. There's just nobody that really stands out. Just a lot of low numbers, people rallying to the ball, a lot of people getting in. Westmoreland gets another sack on the year. Green gets in on the sack conversation. 0 interceptions and 0 fumbles. So no turnovers from our defense today, which is kind of rare, to be honest. But we do come out with a win. All right. As I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, when we were looking at the schedule, we are going to give a little update on recruiting here on our bye week. We do have this middle linebacker, run stuffer. We're pretty much going to get him. We do have him coming in a week 10 visit, but nobody else even has an offer on him. Same thing with Tor Matapenu, which is a run stopper athlete. The scrambler is about to commit to us as well. Right tackle comes in week 9, but again, doesn't have anybody else offering him. Same thing with this kicker, who is a gem, by the way, which is not very frequent that I see that. Quincy Abukum is a power rusher. He is a bust, but he does look pretty solid stat-wise. He just won't have a very good development trait. We took a huge leap last week with hard selling him. Flanagan, left end power rusher. Louisiana's starting to come. Louisiana Tech is starting to attack him a little bit. So we will have to keep an eye on that. But we kept 30 hours on him this week. This pass coverage linebacker. The only thing is UMass with that week 13 visit is kind of scary. We just don't have the hours right now to try to fill out our class and get people in on visits very frequently. This pass coverage guy he's pretty fast from what I remember. 82 speed, so we're pulling away kind of on him. It's really early in that recruitment. We do have 2 commits, a right guard that is a pass protector, which isn't great, but he was a 3-star gem willing to come here. And then we have a scrambler with 95 throw power, 89 speed. He looks like he's going to be really good. We have these 2 that are that I put on the board, and because we're not going to be able to have enough hours to get all 35, I like to just see the depth traits of these players when we do lose do lose these recruitments, then I have a bunch of guys that I'm just trying to get up in their top 10 that haven't been really recruited very heavily, mainly in the athlete column, but also positions as need. You saw a bunch of running backs. We have athlete running backs that can be placed otherwise. We have athlete scramblers that can be put other places as well. But yeah, that's kind of the look at recruiting. With 350 hours, it's really tough to get big classes because you just can't get anybody very quickly. All right, we are here at the last game of the episode, and we are taking on our last opponent that is an independent school. We do have them at home, and we do have a recruit in attendance as well, so it is a big one to win. It would be nice to win big so we can get a recruitment to get those points back, but let's see what the Miners have for us. Defense needs our help. We don't see a whole lot of these moments in this and we just get absolutely torched. It's our best corner, we just get absolutely torched. Or our other series either that we played the moments on. We just don't get a whole lot of them. My coordinator, the legend one, we just don't get a whole lot of defensive moments. And it's just the nature of it, which is fine. Defense is harder than offense in my opinion in this game. So our offense, speaking of which, has been atrocious today. Looks like they might go to the screen pass. They didn't end up throwing it. He does get a sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10, which is a great look for our defense. Now, can we get off the field, force them to attempt a field goal? Go ahead and take this. He's just going to throw it away at the very last second, and they're going to attempt a field goal here on the road. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Pretty much right down the middle of the field. And it's up and it's good. It's going to be 10-0 UTEP, which again with the recruit in attendance, it is not a good look as we are now down 17-0.
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry
Let's see if we can get some points here on the board. Late in the half. Vineyard. Didn't quite get it out far enough. He really didn't have a step either, to be fair. Yes, I'm defending Tomlinson and his arm a little bit. It should be free. Just kidding. That linebacker ran with us, which is embarrassing in itself. We're gonna go for it. 17-0 here in the first half. It's kind of a situation where we need to kind of pick it up and figure it out. And our tight end's gonna drop it. We knew that one was coming. Well, they probably scored. They didn't score, and we started with a score to start the second half, and now we're back in scoring position. This is absolutely huge. And I ran. The read was wrong. We got to get rid of this. Holy, that guy was flying off the edge. Alright, Wallace, we need you to win across the field here, buddy. Which he does. But that linebacker is so fast. Field goal's up right down the middle. It's going to be 17-10. Can the defense continue? I accidentally skipped it. Dang it. I do that way too frequently too. I just skipped some of the most moments because I accidentally hit the B button.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll just keep slinging it.
We're going to get home again. We've had a lot of sacks, it feels like, especially when I've been on the field. We've had sacks, which helps, obviously, but it's 19 to 10. They have a safety.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of progress.
This is not looking good. This is not looking good. And remember, this is important not only for the recruit, but it's also important for our relegation thoughts and process too, because if you get tied in a record with somebody in the independent, then it goes to independent's record. We got the block, and we're gonna pick it up. Do we have the speed? Do we have the speed? We do. We're pulling away from Winston, number 82, and we're going to take it all the way on a blocked kick. What a turn of events for the game today. And then our defense needs help again. Oh, what? All right, here we go. A little RPO. We're going to break the tackle. I was hoping coming in after the broken tackle with the strip would knock it free, but it didn't. Oh, what a cutback. Good Lord, I got absolutely juked out of my mind on that. All right, a field goal would be absolutely huge here. No way he catches that. We're right there, man. Defense is going to give up another touchdown, or more points, I guess, is just not what we're looking for right now. I don't know how we don't sack him. Down 9. Field goal wouldn't be the absolute worst. Give me that. I don't know how we don't get that interception, but we are in a very, very tough spot right now.
It's too late for empty possessions.
Absolutely in a tough spot right now. We're going to use Tomlinson's leg just to get the first down. Down 17. All right, nice. We have all 3 timeouts. Just kick it deep. We don't need them scoring any more points. And they're going to bring it out. Oh, please just tackle him. I was getting excited that we were going to...
Running out the clock, a mere formality
Well,
between them
this
and
is
the
a
players.
loss that we
Formation coming.
just do not want.
And with things in their favor on the
That's
scoreboard,
not a
the
good
favorite
loss
play in
at
the
all.
playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
Not a good
That
loss
was
at
a
all.
pretty rough showing there by this
Well,
team. Just
how many
couldn't
times we
find a
turned
way to
over?
get things going and come
Only
up with a
one
win.
time from Tomlinson.
There were moments in this game. There were
Did we
plays to
fumble?
be had,
No
plays
fumbles.
to be
Just
made.
one
At the end of
turnover.
the day,
Just
they just
offense
did not
couldn't do
execute
anything
well enough
today.
in any of the 3 phases on any side
That's
of the football. So David, moving forward,
rare.
a lot to
We
take
just
away from this
didn't
game.
show up to play, apparently.
A lot to take away, and a lot to
Redding and Williams with 8 tackles. Johnson and Hobson with 7. Had a boatload of 6 of them tackles for losses. We had 6 sacks. West Merlin with 3. Hobson with 2. Hannon with 1. Again, no turnovers though. Yeah, that's just a really brutal loss. There's no way around it. That is going to be the episode. I appreciate you taking the time to click on the video today. I hope you're enjoying the series. A lot of the attention is on the changing of the conferences after every year. Obviously, our success plays a big role in that. Hence why you still get to see plenty of gameplay and different things. But that's why we're doing, 3, 4, 5 weeks in each episode, just to try to get to the interesting part of the promotion/relegation idea that the European football, or in our terms soccer, leagues do it in different things with the conferences in college football. Again, I appreciate you clicking on the video today. I appreciate all the support. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment as well. I greatly appreciate it. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.